Yeah, g'day everyone, welcome back to Gone Travelling Oz. So, if you jumped in our Facebook page, probably 2 weeks ago, I got another package from KickAss. It's their new 160 litre a minute air compressor. So, I haven't had a chance to get it out yet. As you can see, it's still in the box. I've been a very flat out 2 weeks, so I do apologise if you've been waiting for it, but here it is. So what we'll do first is we'll just quickly unbox it. Just as you see, it hasn't been opened. Like most KickAss things, this should be pretty well packed. So everything should be in a box or in some polystyrene. Righto, so we've got a box inside of a box. So that's pretty good so far. Alright, so we'll go through. It's like pass the parcel. You open up different parcels. And then we've got some more polystyrene. As I said, it'll be definitely well packed. Nothing but the best at KickAss. I might try and take that box, that middle box, out of there. There we go. Look, a box inside a box. Righto. Polystyrene off. Righto, first thing I noticed, it comes in a awesome carry bag. So these fellas don't muck around in their carry bags. There's none of that plastic cheap crap that you get. This looks like a good heavy duty bag. So as I said, they're definitely well packed, so box inside a box and plenty of polystyrene. Now it's all over me. Righto. Yeah. Pretty cool bag so far, looks good. Like all KickAss stuff, the zippers are going to be fantastic. None of that rubbish you can buy. Zippers run smoothly, perfect. Righto, here is the big girl, the 160 litre a minute air compressor. It's got a separate area for obviously your hoses and all your bits and pieces, but we'll get to that very soon. Rightio. This is it here. Hopefully everyone can see it. Right, I'll just run over some little details on it first. So obviously it's a 160 litre air compressor. So the width of the thing is 150 mil, so everything's in millimetres here. Height is 235 and the length is 325 mils. So it's 9 kilos, so it's not very heavy at all. So and it's compact. It's going to be light. You can go in your canopy, you can go in your camper. I'm going to put it in the back of my ute. I've got an older one, a little small one, but I reckon I can mount this in there somewhere. And yeah, it's be 10 times quicker than the one I've got in. I'm pretty sure it's only a little small thing. So again, it's 12 volt to 13.8 volts DC. Amps are around 45 amps max. Okay, so it's rated to 150 psi as its max pressure. And obviously airflow, as I've said, 106 litres a minute, and it comes with a 1-year warranty. So with all KickAss stuff, they come with good warranty. They back up the product. Now I've got a lot of stuff in KickAss, as you obviously know. If you've subscribed to the channel, hopefully you do. If you do, thank you very much. Perfect. Now I've got a lot of KickAss stuff, as I said, and the warranty is unbelievable. Like the fridge, 5 years. The battery charger, it's 2 years. All you can see, if you can see the back of the shed there, all my KickAss stuff's in a box over there. I've got this, the battery pack, it's unbelievable. If you haven't seen that, jump on my YouTube page and watch it. And it's also, I've put up some photos on our Facebook page. Definitely worth the investment. Jump on and have a look. Righto, so we'll run over some key features. So it's obviously a single cylinder. They there was talk of a second cylinder, a bigger one. I'm not too sure why that hasn't been brought out yet, or if there's supply issues there. But anyway, we've got the single one. It'll do a good job. Righto, so the gauge. As you can see in there, it's oil filled. So only the best quality stuff from KickAss. Obviously, if you go and buy a cheap no-name one, or even an expensive one, sometimes they don't even have oil in it, and the gauge, if you use these before, they just jump up and down, and it's hard to get an accurate PSI reading. But the gun itself looks well made. Doesn't look cheap. It's actually got a bit of bulk to it. It's actually got a bit of size to it. So if you've got big hands, I've got big hands, and it fits in my hand perfect. Righto, so obviously everything on it is, you know, you've got your quick disconnects. So bang onto there, obviously your hose, same thing, quick disconnect. Pull the sleeve back and it clips on, just like any quick disconnect thing. Righto, so it's got an 8 metre rubber air hose. So I brought a lot of air compressors back, you know, a few years ago, where they give you a short air hose, but they give you a 10 or 15 metre cable. Like, I'd rather mount that in the back of my ute. 8 metres is going to be heaps to run all around the ute or a camper, and doing other stuff as well. Right, so it's got 8 mil. So the alligator clips. So they're quite hard to push. And obviously, you know, if you buy cheaper versions of this sort of stuff, these things just don't last. They bend out of shape, and they just look horrible over time. So everything on the KickAss thing itself, there you go. So they're all 308 aluminium stainless hose clamps. So, you know, if one of them busts, you can just pop down to a local shop and grab them, replace them out. Bang, as you quick disconnect, on, off. Righto, all the brackets on these guys, they're all, all 3mm brackets. You know, a lot of competitors skimp on this sort of stuff and only make them like 1mm. And it's just no good. They'll just bend, get hit up against something in the back of the ute. You push your KickAss fridge into the back of it, and it'll bend it over time. So we don't really want that. So all the nuts, they've all got, all the screws have all got Loctite on there. So obviously, when you do them up, they're not going to come undone. You got nylon nuts, which is perfect. Again, another little stopper to stop it from rattling and coming off. Obviously, it's got your rubber on your feet down here on an anti-vibration, stop it from moving. And all the bolts, they're all stainless steel bolts, so it's going to last. It's not going to rust. It's going to be unbelievable. And again, just a quick another note on this bag. It's all a beautiful canvas bag, plenty of pockets, both sides to put all your bits and pieces. So it's at the moment on their website, it's $149. It's in stock, so you can jump on there now, grab it, australiandirect.com.au. It's, as I said, $149. You can get it on Afterpay, you can get it on Zip Money and all that sort of stuff. But definitely, so far, jump on and grab one. But I'm going to run a few tests in this episode. I'm going to I'll get a tyre and I'll deflate it completely, and we'll do a bit of a time just to see how quick this thing actually pumps up, and just an average car tyre to 32 psi. So obviously in the kit, it comes with your air compressor, alligator clips, negative, positive, and they've even put a positive and negative symbol on the alligator clips to make it even easier than ever. 8 metre hose, it's all covered. Obviously your stainless steel hose clamps under there, quick disconnects, bang, pull back on the sleeve, pops off. So obviously this is for your, big one goes in your tyre gauge. This adapter also comes with some bits and pieces, blowing up air beds, kids' tyres on their bikes, the old footy. Don't forget footballs when you go away camping. Fills in an afternoon, a few cans of beer at the same time. It also comes with a, I suppose, little service kit, and looks like they are an air filter, which I'd probably say would be underneath that, but we won't worry about taking it off at the moment. And also their instruction manual. Bloke friendly, plenty of pictures, very simple to read. You get some of these other different varieties of air compressors or other things you can buy, and the damn manual's about 45 pages long. I get confused and I just start using it because I don't know what I'm doing, and I just work it out myself. But again, KickAss do an awesome job making it a man-friendly booklet to read up on. Anyways, I'll go get a tyre. I'll set it all up. So I'll have it down flat, like we've just had a puncture, and we'll run it through a few tests, and see how actually quickly it pumps up. So we'll get onto that right now. Rightio, I've got a tyre set up, so it's not going to be the same as your big muds on your four-wheel drive, your big huge tyre. So this is a 235 75 15. So it's off this Mazda ute, my runaround ute on my property here. So again, but it's going to give you an idea of how quick this thing will actually blow up a tyre. So as I said, it's not going to be it'll be a little bit longer for your big muds, but we'll give it a run anyway. So we'll set up a timer. Right, I also forgot to tell you, so the alligator clips that run from the compressor through to obviously to your battery, that cable's about 2 meters long as well. So it gives you, 10 meters worth of cord, plus your air hose. So that's awesome. That's good stuff. Anyway, we'll get into it. I'll turn it on. Obviously, to turn on, little switch on the side. I've got it sort of half marked here on the back of the ute. We'll just see if it those rubber mounting stoppers actually stop it from moving around. But anyway, we'll connect it up. Obviously, quick disconnect. Pull your sleeve. Put your gun on. We'll put the end on the valve. It's in nice and tight, and we'll turn it on. We'll turn it on. Ready, set, go. Get this to 32 psi, so it was dead flat. I pulled the valve out of it, so there was absolutely no air in it. Might have looked a bit better on the side of the ute, so you actually see it sitting flat on it, obviously on the rim. But anyway, this is a simulated test. We've pulled the tyre off the side of the ute, and we're on the back of the ute. Makes it a bit easier on the lower back. So we're 32 seconds in. Runs pretty quiet, it's not overly powerful, like noise-wise. So you can actually have a conversation, and it wouldn't drown out, it wouldn't be hard to hear, you wouldn't have to walk away or say, oh, I can't hear. Well, 1 minute. 2 minutes and 18 seconds it took for that 160 litre a minute air compressor to pump up this 235 75 15 tyre. So that's pretty good. The gauge was good. The thing didn't flicker up and down. I'll take this off. I've actually got a little small little tyre gauge I'll just leave in the back of the ute. So this costs a bit of money to buy these sort of things. So we'll just see how accurate the tyre gauge is on the KickAss thing. Absolutely 100% spot on. You're not buying crap with this gauge. That gauge is absolutely spot on. Unreal. I'm sort of blown away by how good that is. That's definitely gonna, if you're stuck on the side of the road, you get a puncture, it's gonna pump up your tyre, and you're gonna get back on the road within 10 minutes, I suppose. Depends how good you are with chucking your spaghetti in your tyre, and then obviously setting it all up, and how quick you want to do it. If you want to have a cup of tea or something like, half an hour max, I reckon. Time you take the tyre off, take the tyre, put it on, do all that sort of stuff. Unreal. I don't know what more I can say about this machine. It's really, really good. I'm really, really impressed with it. All the quality is good. Alligator, we'll go back over again. Alligator clips, unreal. Little 9 kilo, 160 litre a minute air compressor, gauge, oil filled, 8 metre hose, 2 metres from obviously your back of your air compressor, the alligator clips. So it gives you 10 metres overall. So unbelievable. Definitely highly recommend this. Obviously that's only one test, but there's a lot of imitations out there with meant to be exactly the same as this, but I think this outdoes them all. I said, your mounting brackets, your 3mm mounting brackets, your nylocks, nuts, your Loctite and all your bolts. Like, you can't go much further than a quality KickAss 160 litre a minute air compressor. But anyway, I hope you liked the episode on this bad boy here, the air compressor. If you did, please like and subscribe. We're starting to get a bit of traction with our channel, which is good. We just want to keep that rolling, and we'll build the momentum up, and we'll get us even further down the track. If you want to know anything about this air compressor, just throw me a comment, obviously down below. I'll put a link up in the description to buy one of these, but as I said, $149. Not a bad little investment. You can get on Afterpay, Zip Pay. You don't have to come up with the cash straight away. You can pay it off for over a few weeks or over a month. But anyway, hope you like our Gone Travelling Oz t-shirts. I did put a thing out before about them, so if anyone's sort of half interested in a shirt, they're probably going to be around the $50 mark, but it goes towards a good cause, me providing this quality review for you to enjoy. Anyway, enough from me whinging and complaining and dribbling. I'm starting to dribble now. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and as I said before, please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Cheers.